New details tonight. 6 World War II veterans are back home in the Tennessee Valley after a 9-day trip to Europe. Family, friends, and supporters made sure they were at Huntsville's airport to welcome them back. In Europe, the World War II vets marked the 75th anniversary of the Battle of the Bulge. The big crowd, including folks from WWII News morning team, celebrated the arrival of the veterans. It's all part of the trip paid for by the Forever Young Senior Veterans Organization. WWII's Alexis Scott got the chance to speak with some of the men who say this was the trip of a lifetime. Alexis?
Greg, these men told me it meant the world to them to be back on the ground in Germany, Luxembourg, and Belgium. They were honored with medals and they remembered their comrades during this special trip.
Beautiful experience, a moving experience. You're getting tears sometimes.
Charles Henry is 93 years old. During World War II, he volunteered to guard prisoners of war. He told me this trip brought him to tears, and getting this honor was something he never thought he'd experience. But he also remembers the lives lost during the war.
63 members of my battalion were buried in their graves. Kind of swells your heart up, you know.
All 6 veterans told me they paid their respects in different ways on the trip. Some of them even got the chance to see the places where they hid from the enemy many years ago. And Lieutenant Colonel Earl Miller told me he had to go to the gravesite himself to say thank you to all the men who died fighting for freedom.
I knew one of those crosses at Luxembourg was for me because it came that close that we were expendable.
The main goal for them was to keep their country free, and they did just that.
We were to take out all gun emplacements, and we got the job done.
The organizers of the Forever Young Senior Veterans told me they plan to raise more money for another trip again. And when I asked some of those veterans if they would be making that trip, they said if they are alive to see it, they would be down to do it all over again. Reporting live in Huntsville, Alexis Scott, WWII News.